We heard at the start of the day about Community Foundation for Women, and that is who has sponsored our next award, which is Inspirational Women. And we've got 3 very worthy nominations in this category. The first is Sue Connerty. I'm going to hold my hands up right at the beginning of this. I used to do the Women's Hospital Awards, and I could never ever pronounce anything that was wrong with anybody. It was awful. But I actually cannot pronounce quite a few of these words. For instance, microcephalic. Yeah, okay. It's the first word in a condition known as MPD. The other 2 words are primordial dwarfism. And that is the group to which Sue gives a staggering amount of time to. Her son was diagnosed with MOPD type 2. And it's, the 3 other words are osteodysplastic, with that's thrown in. Okay, with the other 2, the other 3, okay. Having a hot flush, it's all right. Don't worry, I'm sure I've got magnets in my knickers. I have. It can attract the wrong sort. However, I'll tell you a little about Sue, what I know, without all the jargon that goes with it, right? Her and her husband co-founded Walking with Giants Foundation because her son has got primordial dwarfism. And in 2008, that was when she started. At the time, there wasn't much information on this actual thing in the UK of MPD. So Sue left work and dedicated her life to running the charity and has helped people throughout the world. And I mean throughout the world, because I know, because again, I've done some work for Sue over the years. And every year she brings people from all over to Liverpool for a convention. And here, those young people can be just what they are without any worries because of WWWGF. Doctors have begun in-depth research of primordial dwarfness, and her son was diagnosed in 2014 with a subtype. Now that was all due to Sue's hard work. Our second nominee is Anne Doran. Anne started her working life in the NHS at the age of 16 as a cadet nurse and has cared for many patients throughout, touching many lives and progressing to senior management in later years. Despite her own problems, Anne has idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, which is a long-term lung disease. She remains selfless, inspirational and courageous. She's talked about her illness in order to raise awareness and fundraisers for the charity Action for Pulmonary Fibrosis. She doesn't think she deserves recognition, but after a lifetime of putting everybody first, Anne, it's time for you to be acknowledged. And our third nominee in this category is Lizz Peatfield. Liz is another one of our wonderful women who put everyone first. Although she left school at 15, she returned to education as a mature student after working in security for 22 years. She began a non-profit making dojo in 2005, which, for those of you who'd like to know, is a hall where you perform martial arts. Google is a wonderful thing. And she brought martial arts to those who would feel uncomfortable training in mainstream dojo. I didn't know what one of them was, but I sussed it out, and as I say, you know, it's fantastic. Liz has become a Justice of the Peace, lectures in forensic psychology and criminology at Liverpool John Moores University, and raises thousands of pounds for many charities. Liz has been an amazing power of strength and has helped turn around many young people's lives, taking them into her own home during times of crisis. Her time and her energy are well spent helping others. And yesterday, she got her PhD, and today, she's Dr. Lizz Peatfield. And to announce our winner, please welcome from the Community Foundation for Merseyside, the Development Director, Karen Morris. Karen, we've actually got two winners for this, so I will leave that up to you to announce the two winners.
Thank you very much. This is an enormous privilege for me. I've been to this awards event many times, both with Community Foundation and with my mum, who's been my inspiration all my life. I'm privileged on a day-to-day basis to work with incredible women, both in our team that are here today, donors and wonderful groups in our communities, many who are represented here. I'm also very proud to say, as an ex-Woodchurch High School girl, the girls here today are helping out, and I hope they go away very inspired and wish I'd had an opportunity to come to something like this. And I want to say thank you to the girls from Woodchurch today for helping out. How do you choose one winner and call it most inspirational woman? We've talked about Inspirational Day. The room's full of inspirational women. When we sat down as judging panel, we couldn't choose one winner. So to be a little bit different, we always like to shake things up a little bit at the Community Foundation. We've chosen two winners. So the first winner I'd like to announce today of this award is Sue Connerty.
I just really want to say thank you to everyone. Absolutely nervous as anything. I don't generally do public speaking. But I feel a fraud in a way, because I feel as if it's not me that just deserves this. It's all my volunteers, our trustees, but even more so my amazing husband who's here tonight. I couldn't do any of this without him. But also my little boy Alex, who's now 13 years of age, who's gone through hell backwards and forwards to hospital on and off life support and stuff like that. And if he was here today, he'd have you all run round. Because he's amazing. But thank you so much.
Well done.
And our second winner today is Lizz Peatfield.
Thank you very much. I didn't expect to win this, and it's been very humbling just to be nominated for the award. But I was very lucky in the 60s and 70s to be brought up by three fantastic women. My mum, who unfortunately I lost last year. My auntie Pam, who's sitting there, who, can I just say, was actually one of the people who went to Blackburn House as a student. She got a scholarship. And my nan. And I'd like to dedicate this to my mum, who was crazy, helped me set up the Pirate Run, used to love riding motorbikes with me and dressing like an idiot, and also started learning karate at 65. So that wasn't what killed her though, so it's quite good. My mum gave me a really good piece of advice, and I think the women in the room here, and I think most of the men in the room here have done the same thing, and it's just, do as you would be done by. So if more of us did that, what a better world we'd live in, unless you're into S&M.